Dude, who are you talking to? Oh. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I thought you guys were playing Mutt and you just wasn't talking.
Welcome to Salt Lake City, where the mighty Utah student section is ready to turn this place into a cauldron of noise. Eccles Stadium, home to the Utah Utes. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Baylor Bears taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Utes will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Baylor's offense will take the first swing of the game. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
The receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
Looking for a man. It's Finn. And
Oh my God.
Jarred loose by the hit.
How did that guy just blow up that play like that?
Balanced as this Big 12 is,
Why is it raining in Utah, dude?
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right. Starting this season.
Oh my God, he's a goat.
To make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
That play won't make the highlight reel, except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. On the ground.
Oh, no.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football. They're on third down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Pass interference. Defense.
Let's go.
They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Comes out throwing on first down. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Baylor!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Utah's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much they'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
Not much doing there. He gets into the 26, a gain of 1.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. To the ground with the back. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to run. Plows through the defense. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. And the Utes getting set on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires on the run.
No way.
Inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Really nice job by the defense. Understanding 1st and goal. What do most people do on 1st and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro. Not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Get set.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Got it behind the line. It's Ryan. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
this offense coming into the year, guys, who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll return it.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my!
One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer portal.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
He gets the vote.
They'll run play action. Feeling some heat.
What are you talking
And he
about?
was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got
I was agreeing with
speed
Peter.
all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the
I was like, yeah, ever since Jacob got the vote on trades, he just hasn't been the same, man.
But it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Finn. Firing toward the end zone. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit.
Why, so you can start an argument again, dude?
38 yards out. He got it. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Why, you want to start an argument again, dude?
Lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea,
Oh,
but I also
shit.
like the fact that speed...
No
kills
way,
the-
dog.
Afterburner's coming. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Utes.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, a racing
the hell is J-Long Glover, dude?
Guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big,
What are you talking
long
about?
touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the run, it's Richardson.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs managed. But the way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Finn. Trying to get to him. blasted as he lets it go.
Oh.
It's caught downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down now, back at it. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking to throw on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
I got.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense
dude.
was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down.
No way.
Oh, picked off, threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business.
He didn't actually play them.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions,
He
it's
played
not
the
easy to catch
Dolphins?
for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give him my best. They break that long
Hey,
run.
man. It happens to all of us, dude.
I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Fires to the wide
No
out.
way.
Makes the grab. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
The Utes will have it 1st and 10. He finds his man, and he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Got it in the middle, it's Ryan. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And had they not picked up that 1st down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on
That's
the
what he
fringe.
did?
Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
Mama! Women
When you
yama!
go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Now 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Back to throw, it's Rising. They're trying to get to it. That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one.
No way he just made that field goal in the freaking rain.
Right through the uprights is good from 50 So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it.
Oh my bad, dude. I guess I can't have fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a nap too, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive.
Now I see what Peter's talking about, dude.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make a
you get to vote on trades, and all of a sudden it's all gone to your head.
And this crowd trying to help keep them there.
You're not loyal to the soil anymore.
Open space at the 25. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
Our further review.
Will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Okay,
He
dude.
only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to
Miles
protect the
Teller.
quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. You can do those two things. You got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Right on target with that last pass. Now it's 2nd and medium.
It's not a real person.
Throw. It's rising. Pocket starts to collapse. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Utes line up to punt it away.
Brats.
A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Salt Lake City. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
Playing my
All teed up and
college
ready to
football
go
game.
here in the second half.
I watched a little bit of it.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
A little pre-snap eye
Tried
candy
it.
for the defense. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
I didn't realize how nice Oregon's freaking stadium and field looked in this game.
Ball's at the 27.
I was tuning in for a second. I was like, oh my goodness. It's kind of beautiful, not gonna lie.
Dropping back, it's rising. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Just can't happen,
When
dude.
you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on the
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got to go.
Please, or else I'm going to have to report you.
So they have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you.
Please do it right now. That's what I'm going to report.
Down he goes.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking down the middle.
Thank
they
goodness.
really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Utes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Finn.
No.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Snagged in the middle, it's Richardson.
God.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
No, bro, come on.
This is it incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at 23. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Oh, my.
He's got his man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
They'll give it to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
They'll try to power their way ahead. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. They move the tight end all over. The give on the inside. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Just got 1 on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. Quarterback checking off. Looking for a man. It's Finn. Getting some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Connection to the right. Turns it on at midfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He lets it fly. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. He's looking to throw. This time he's got his man. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That ball's incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. first snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking for space. It's Glover. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Those are the kind of plays in the second half you have to make. This back has had plenty of success. He's gotten a lot of touches. Now, defensively, we got to show him things are about to be different.
Caught in the backfield. It's Alford. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And the Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they
Mama.
can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
They'll go to the air on third and short. He'll take another shot here. And
Monterey
he's got it
Baldwin.
inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bears! And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've seen this offense look this crisp since the days of Dan Orlovsky. They're up by 28 over the Astronauts. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to pass. It's Rising. Works the middle of the field. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on
Hey, what do you
situational
got?
football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. The running back has it. Fighting off the defender. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse. Gonna let it fly.
McLean.
And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot.
He's looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air, it's Finn. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And this feels like the exclamation point. The defense with a scoop and score. That one will put a little extra distance, give them a little cushion down the stretch.
And there was a little bit of hope, but you just snatched away with that touchdown. This game is now over.
They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Quarterback empties his backfield. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. He's looking to throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the big fella. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Fires to the big fella. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. You're going to hear guys after this game say, you got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well.